Hello, good evening, good afternoon, whatever it is, and welcome. And as you can see, right at this moment in time, I am on my Jack Jones. We have been having technical difficulties, as you can imagine. But anywho, not to worry. Yeah, for some reason, OBS and Zoom just aren't playing ball at the moment. So thanks to my good friend Zan, who he's actually streaming this show for us at the moment. And unfortunately, Michael's router seems to be playing funny buggers as well. So for the next, hopefully, 10, 15 minutes, whatever it is, you'll have me on my Jack Jones. So be gentle with me, folks. But first of all, I know it's a bit late into the month now, but I just want to wish you all a very happy new year. Um, and thank you all for jumping in and joining us, the collective Home Run Boys, for the first show of 2020. I don't even know what the fuck to start or what to say now. Because I've usually got somebody to bounce something off. I know Zan's sitting here, he's in the background, and it's like I'm looking at him and I'm going, Zan, say something to say. But it's yeah, it's just one of these things. So I'll go through chat and see who's all in chat. We have Gailey Bops, hi Gail, Chris B86, hi mate, how you doing? Mike's Mex is in there somewhere. Ronnie Campbell, how are we, mate? Timmy, how we doing, buddy? I love those hats, they're fucking amazing. Andy Essence Clouds, how we doing, Andy? My lovely wife Jules, hope you're not fucking running after that dog. Gav Evans, how we doing, buddy? Chris Doyle, how are we, mate? Paul Grundy, good afternoon, sir. How are we? Mr. Bill Richards, yes, you've finished eating now. We can start, and yeah, we have started, but it's just me. Who else have we got? Craig Campbell, how we doing? Bill Richards, JP Vape Reviews, how are we? Dyer Thing, how are you? Oh, and Mr. Empire Vape Co. Chris, how are we, sir? Thank you very much for joining us. And we also have Brew Mr. Dan Robertson in chat. As I say, thanks for joining us, guys. Well, me on my lonesome. I don't know how the fuck Jules does this on a weekly basis on her own, because I'm like, my mouth just went all dry. I don't know what to say. So yeah. So anyway, guys. Hope you all had a nice Christmas and an even better New Year. I know. Let's put it this way: my Christmas day was. We maybe shouldn't mention that. Well, no doubt Jules was. Zan's pissing himself fucking laughing here. You can't see him, but he's in fucking stitches. I was on here on a Zoom chat till about 3:30, 4 o'clock on Christmas morning, and needless to say, I get buckled drunk. It's not very often that I drink, and let's put it this way: Christmas Day was a non-event for me. And let's put it this way: for the first, around about a day and a half after Christmas, I had picture no sound from Jules. Ronnie, drunk wasn't the word for it. I couldn't even bite my fingernails. It was that bad. So yeah, so I don't. Luckily enough, I wasn't the only one. There was myself. There was Gail. There was Dawn. Yeah, it was a it was a good night had by all. Let's put it that way. But Jesus, never again. I ain't doing that again. I mean, I try to think. What did I drink that night? Two pint bottles of beer, about three cans of fruit cider. I think it's about two or three shots of single malt. I had a Fireball whiskey and I drank half a bottle of Jack Daniel's honey whiskey. So to say I had the hangover from hell was a fucking understatement. But yeah, I certainly won't be doing that again. But it was good at the time though. But anywho, not to worry. So I don't know if because I'm here myself and I'm rambling a load of shit. Oh yeah, do I see Jules is just putting she's in capital letters? She's actually shouting at me regarding the Christmas decorations. I think we're going to need new Christmas decorations for this year because she ripped them all down. The Christmas tree gets stuffed in a bag, the Christmas lights get stuffed in a bag, everything was in the bin. So yeah, I was in a doghouse. Let's put it that way. Oh, the JD honey, yeah, it was easy to drink, but it was the bloody hangover the following morning. I mean, I woke up, I went to bed early hours in the morning and woke up and Joe says, "Come on, we need to get up and open the presents." I had to go straight to the toilet. It was no, it wasn't pleasant, let's put it that way. And I certainly will not be bloody doing that again. So yeah, but that's hey, we all live and learn, don't we? Every day's a school day, as they say. So anyway, guys, I know we don't normally do it, but I'm just going to go through a little bit here what I'm vaping on, if I can find it. Yeah, so I'm just on the one juice anyway. I'm on Empire Vape Co's butterscotch custard. This stuff is absolutely gorgeous. I've got that on. I've got the Armadillo RDA and the Avid Life Able with the Defender sleeve on it. But I've done something a little bit different to this. You know what I'm like with tinkering and stuff, and you know I'm a big fan of my steampunk stuff. Well, I actually steampunked the tube in the inside. I don't know if that's coming out too clear. There we go. So I did a little bit of force patina on that. So I'm on that, and I'm also on this gorgeous piece of kit that my dear wife got me for my Christmas. This is absolutely stunning. I'm sure a few of you in chat have already seen this. This is the Turnwood FX mod that Jules got me. The TFX Ohm. This thing is absolutely stunning, people. Absolutely stunning. I mean, I did say previously, whether I said it in the show or not, I can't remember, but I did say it to a few other people that this year, from now on, I'm stopped buying normal run in the mill Chinese style mods because I've got enough. I've got loads of them up on shelves up here. I've got piles behind me as well. And I said, you know what? Rather than me spending £400 and £500 a year buying Chinese mods, I thought, you know what, bugger it, I'm going to just spend one amount on one high-end mod a year. So that's me. For now on, I'll only be getting one mod per year. Maybe. I don't know. We'll just need to wait and see. But no, this thing is absolutely stunning. Thanks very much, Jules. I love it to bits. I just wish I could get the Kelpie to stop fucking leaking. Oh, and it came with a matching drip tip. The thing was, Jules asked me regarding this. He says, what size of drip tip do you prefer? And at this point, I did not know I was getting this for my Christmas. And I just says, oh, I need 10. But it was trying to find a tank that would suit that mod. And to be honest with you, I think the Kelpie does it. But I'm having a little bit of leaking issues again. I need to take it apart and rewick it. But to be perfectly honest, I absolutely love it. I absolutely fucking love it. Yeah, so I mean, guys, if you're ever going to go for one high end, Scott Bonner stuff, it's absolutely stunning. It really is absolutely fantastic. Bill Richards, that looks stunning, Stevie. Are you going to teach Tesla how steampunk is done? Yeah, I wish. I also did another one actually. Well, I was off over I did two. Because Jules did get me. She got me what is it? No fucking hot glue mods from Mr. J Story. She got me a fuck you, Zan. I've just seen that right at the very bottom. Do you have any mech coils? Oh, I thought you were doing a Sainty there and jumping in and actually saying, have you made any coils? Yeah, I've got some, mate. If you need any, no problem. I've got some here. That's not a problem. I thought Sainty was taking a piss. Fuck off, Sainty. Yeah. Jules also got me a no fucking hot glue mod. So I decided to play about with this one as well. I think I've done enough with the steampunk. I've got another one here I want to show you guys, but I thought, do you know what? I tell you what, I'm going to do something different with this. So I decided to do a kind of Star Wars theme on this one. So I've got an X-wing and a TIE fighter silhouette in there. also with the Star Wars logo on the front. And I think that turned out actually quite well too. So yeah, I'm really like that's a great mod as well, guys. I must admit. I mean, it's a series box mod from Jay, obviously. You need to know what you're doing with a series mod, guys. Obviously, build to suit and all that kind of stuff. Without me telling you how to suck eggs. You've not used your SQ yet. Oh, still on the ball. No, I've got a 0.1 coils here, Zan. So, no, I've got plenty here now, mate. I can drop you up. So, yeah. So as I was saying, I did have a little play about when I was off at Christmas with certain things. So, this one, fucking love this one. This one turned out really, really nice. So I know quite a lot of you people out there in Chatland have Knucklehead Duster mods. So I'm super proud of this one. Focus, you bastard. Yeah, so that one turned out absolutely gorgeous. That's I'm as I say, yeah, I'm quite proud of that one. I was kind of thinking, I've had a few people get in touch with me and actually saying to me regarding the dusters. I know Adam Ralphie, he's selling off quite a lot of his stock at the moment. I think he's trying to come away from the mech side of things. I think we spoke about this before on a previous show. And a few people have messaged me and said, why don't you just see what he's got, buy them, patina them, and stick them up on my group page and see if they would sell. But I don't know. I really don't know. I just would like to think that would, I'd end up stuck with about half a dozen different bloody patinaed mods that I could never sell. Patinaed mods mechs that I couldn't sell. So I don't know what to do. But the thing is, I mean, if there's any of you guys out there that fancy having your mods patinaed, just give me a shout. If you want me to do it, I'll do it for you. It's not a problem. Because I thoroughly enjoy doing it. The only thing is the house fucking stunk. I mean, it was Joe's come walking in here. I started doing this on Hogmanay, the 31st of December. And the room that we're actually sitting in just now, it actually stank like a nappy bucket. Because obviously you're using ammonia. But oh god, it stunk. But I must admit the results turned out really, really nice. So you'd buy one, Ronnie. So yeah, I might I'll maybe buy 2 or 3 and see how it goes. And see what happens. So if I go down that route, yeah, I'll stick them up on my Facebook group and see what happens. As I said, if any of you guys out there in Chatland fancy having a tube patinaed or anything like a brass or a copper tube patinaed, if you want to change the look of it and you don't want to do it yourself, give me a shout. I'll do it for you for a small fee. I mean, I certainly wouldn't be charging astronomical prices for it, and I know some people do. But to me, it's just a hobby, as you know. I mean, the same with the art stands. It's just a hobby to me. It's just something to keep me occupied and just tinker along. Saying that you want to send the broadside up, no problem. Yeah, I'll do it for you if that's what you fancy. Yeah, just get it up to me and I'll get it done. Yeah, so see how that goes. It's another string to my bow, as they say. Yeah, and I'll take it for there. Yeah, you never know. That could take off big style. I hope. Because I did have a few other things in the pipeline regarding the arty stands and stuff. I had been asking a few people who know a great deal more about computers than myself, because I am fucking hopeless. Zan's nodding his head, looking at the ceiling, rolling his eyeballs, but I can see it. And I fucking lost my train of thought now. Yeah, I've been messing about with something that they call a vector program. And what I want to try and do is to try to do a little bit of etching on some of the atomizer stands. You know, as you guys out there know who have the atomizer stands or have seen the Facebook group and things like that, the ones that I do, I've just I can age them to a certain extent. I can put lettering on them, and I can put decals on them, and you know, kind of that kind of thing where that brings out just the silhouette. But I want to actually try and do a little bit more etching to see if I can do it. So I managed to figure out how to work the vectorizing program. I have ordered what they call the P&P paper, which is the basically the same kind of stuff that they use for printed circuit boards. What you do with that is you print your design onto the P&P paper, and then you actually put the print onto the aluminium. Then you bake it in the oven for 20 minutes or something like that, and it transfers the design onto the aluminium, and then you just etch it as normal, whether it be acid etch or salt water etching, whatever it is. So I want to give that a try and just see how that's going to go. So it's something else I'm going to play about with this year just to see what happens. And I've also been looking at, and I've mentioned it to Gail and Zan before, anodizing, but that's a little bit more complex because I need to, obviously you're using the anodizing fluids, you're using acids, you're using this, that, and the next thing, but you need to keep your fluids at a set temperature. So it's certainly something I could not do in the house. So I would need to either do it at work, and Gail and Zan have offered me to use their garage, but it's still something that I've got in the pipeline. So that may be something else that I may look at in the future. I was also looking at hydro dipping as well. That may be another thing. But as I say, I just want to, I don't want to run before I can walk with these kind of things. So yeah, it's just a case of watch this space, to be honest. I maybe try one or two and just see if it comes out, see what happens. What colours does brass go? I did Google it, boy, because he was brown. Timmy, I think it's roughly kind of the same. It depends what you use. You'll still get your greens and your browns and your blacks. It depends, I think, on what you want to use on your base for the patinaing. There is a lot of patina, different styles out there. I mean, I've got, when I first started the Atty stands, the piston Atty stands, I messed about because there's only two of these. I've got one and Zan's got one. It was a solid lump of brass. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to give this a try and see what happens. I don't know if you can actually see that. That was actually done using boiled eggs, would you believe? But it wasn't, it didn't darken it enough for me. But it still worked to a certain extent. So, but the thing with these is, yeah, I mean, I think the one that Zan's got, it's actually worked out better than me. I maybe actually get that back off him and do it again and see what happens. The only thing is, I was thinking of selling these, to be honest with you, but the weight that's in these, they're solid bracelet. I mean, that is one solid lump of brass, and they're as heavy as hell. Yeah, the boiled, this motherfucker, yeah, the egg patina was boil up half a dozen eggs, mash them up, put them into a bit of cling film, wrap the egg round the mod or the brass, whatever it is, and then just tie up the ends and just sit it, just leave it, just walk away and just leave it overnight and see what happens. I think it's to do with whatever. I think it's whatever's in the egg yolk that actually does the patinaing. But as I say, it turned out okay. It's not great, but as I say, that was my first attempt using boiled eggs, and that was another one. The house stank of farts, so no, it wasn't very nice. But yeah, as I say, it's just one of these things that I'm going to try it every now and again, try something different, and just see how it goes. But as I say, if anybody's interested in you've got an old tube sitting about the house that you want something different done to it, just drop me a line. Just send me a PM on Facebook, and yeah, I can get it done for you. And the thing is, you know, as yourself with the likes of the patina, every one is going to be different. There's not going to be two the same. So you're going to have something totally unique. I mean, I think this. I mean, just remember that was one I bought off a J Story, and that's absolutely stunning. And it's MPL mode. And that's what I wanted to try and kind of replicate with the Duster. And I think it worked out. I mean, I do think, I think it worked out quite nice. So and that was, as I say, that one took me about 2 hours to complete. Every 20 minutes to half an hour, you need to open up what they call your fume chamber again, open it up, give it a spray with the ammonia, cover it back over again. So that did that every 20 minutes for 2 hours, and it says that this room actually stank like a fucking wet nappy bucket. It was absolutely stinking. Even the dog wouldn't come in anywhere near it because of the smell of the ammonia in the house. But I think the results speak for itself. It turned out quite well. Sloan, an old tube lying around the house that you want something doing to me. I'll send you Arthur. I don't think Arthur will patina very well, Sloan, to be honest with you. What do you think? Well, you never know. You never know. So yeah, so it's let's see what 2020 brings us, guys. As the majority of you know, Jules was involved in a serious car accident before Christmas. All thanks to the car that she was driving, she's still here to annoy the fucking living daylights out of me. But it's been a horrendous few weeks. Well, nearly a month now, to be perfectly honest. But she's not 100% yet. I know she's in chat just now. She has her good days. She has her bad days. She still has to go in to see a specialist, and she will need surgery at some point this year to repair the internal damage that's happened because of the impact with the car. So yeah, so this year's going to be a little bit up in the air for both of us. So we really don't know what, regarding the vaping side of things, is going to happen this year, whether we're going to make expo or not. Hopefully we will, fingers crossed. Because even just now, there's no way Jules could sit even in the car for that length of time, even to drive down to Birmingham. If expo was next weekend, there's no way on this earth we could do it. So we just need to wait and see, guys, what's going to happen with 2020 this year. But if some of you watched the live that I did with Jules on Tuesday, it became a bit emotional for Jules. I'm going to be popping on with her on a bit of a regular basis, just to get her back on her feet, because she's on a hell of a strong painkiller. She's on liquid morphine at the moment, so she does get a bit confused and a bit muddled up and things like that. So it's just basically for her to sit there, give her a bit of moral support, and just give her a bit of a helping hand to just muddle through our reviews, our lives, or just testing, all that kind of stuff. So I know she's putting in, I'm going to HB if it kills me. We'll just need to wait and see. See, the thing is, we don't know when she'll be getting an appointment for the operation. That we don't know. We just it's in the hands of the medical administrators at the moment to see when she's going to go and get this operation carried out. Hopefully sooner rather than later, to be honest. But on a better note, I suppose, we did go down and pick up her new car yesterday. That's the first time she has driven since the accident. And I'm not going to, without word of a lie, guys, she came out of that car and I literally had to physically help her up the stairs, she was shaking like a leaf. She was terrified. I mean, the weather up here yesterday in Scotland, Glasgow especially, heading down towards the Ayrshire coast, was horrendous. The amount of roads that were shut because of flooding was terrible. We're coming back up the M77, and I was aquaplaning in the car. I was driving in front, and Jules was behind me, and even my car was aquaplaning all over the road. So yeah, so when she got out, she was literally shaking like a leaf. So yeah, we just need to take each day as it comes at the moment and get her back on the horse, as they say. As I say, it's still going to be a long, drawn out process till she's back on her feet, 100% healthy again. So she wanted to do it, Zan. She wanted to do it herself. She thought she needs to get back on the horse, to coin a phrase. So that's why she decided to just do it herself. It was a bit of a baptism of fire, to be perfectly honest, with the way the weather was yesterday. But she managed it. She did suffer a bit yesterday, but she's calmed down a little bit now, thank goodness. I'll maybe take her out next weekend again. We'll just maybe try and find a quiet industrial estate somewhere, and we'll just drive about there just till she gets used to the car again. This is why we kind of went for the same car, because she knows the control, she knows what the car's got, what the car can do, and what the car can't do. Because I think going for a different vehicle altogether, that would have maybe confused the life out of her, which would have meant yesterday's drive home would have been a hell of a lot more stressful. So yeah, so fingers crossed. You know, that she's on the road to recovery, but she's still got a long, long road to go. So, and as for the likes of myself and Mike, we're going to try and do a little bit more with the show. Once we try and get fucking what the hell's going on with OBS, because as I said, it would not recognise Zoom for some reason. I did get into it, brought Zoom up. It did at one point. Both were the screens here. It did come up on the OBS, and then for some reason, literally within an instant, it was gone. The whole thing was gone. The OBS is just not recognising the Zoom at all. Hence the reason I had to send out an SOS to my good friend Zan, who once again has stepped up to the plate and helped us out to stream this show today. Hopefully, we've got 2 weeks to try and get things sorted. And I say, hopefully, within those 2 weeks, we'll get back to where we were. I'll get a little bit more familiar with the OBS and Zoom and how to stream and things like that again. So yeah, we'll get there. We'll get there. Oh, here she comes. Oh, aye, I've got to introduce Vape Dog. As a few of you know, yeah, she's been bugging the fucking life out of me for a Chihuahua, and I said no, you ain't getting a fucking Chihuahua. So we end up relenting. We got this little bugger. This is Leah, or as Jules calls her by her full name, Princess Leah. Oh, big yawn. She's a little Shih Tzu, so yeah, she's a gorgeous wee thing. She was in a car crash as well, to be honest. So yeah, we had to get her taken to the vet and just to get her checked over and stuff like that. So yeah, she's a little darling, but a mummy's girl. So yeah, she's falling over everything now. Fucking hell. I don't know about your car needing fucking rear view cameras. You need cameras all the way right around you, you clumsy get. Yeah, no, she's a little darling, that little dog. It's must admit it's helped Jules a lot getting it. I know I said for years never getting a dog, but she's plucked my wee heartstrings a little bit as well. I know Zan's going, you fucking wanker. No, he's not saying much, but I can see his face. He's smirking. Mo, how we doing, buddy? Long time no see. Yeah, Gail says a little precious, and so's the dog. I thought just the best brownie points, but stop shaking your head, Zan. So yeah, I'm a big softie at heart. But yeah, as I say, guys, it's a new year. I'm not going to do that new year, new me bullshit because I don't do that crap. 2020 for us, for myself and Mike, will bring the show on a wee bit more. I know that there's been a lot of shows cancelled from the tail end of last year. We had to rehome some of our parrots, so there was times where we couldn't be here on a Sunday. Then the dreaded man flu kicked in, but that's another thing that you can't bloody help. But from today, we will be casting every 2 weeks by hook or by crook. I know Mike sometimes there's Sundays where Mike can't make it, and if that's the case, what I'll maybe do is I'll maybe even bring a guest on. If I can't get a guest on, I'll come on myself. I mean, I know I've been sitting here for nearly 40 minutes just waffling a load of shit, and it's not like me because I think I'm quite a quiet kind of reserved person, and trying to just sit here and talk into that camera, I find it quite difficult. But I may ramble a little bit, as I think I'm already fucking doing. But yeah, so 2020, hopefully the home run will get bigger and better. And I think still doing it every second week is just the way that the only way that Mike and I can do it, because I want to try and take a slight step back from the vaping scene myself. I want to try and get into some of my old hobbies, especially my fishing, just to switch off everything. Life's too stressful. Everybody suffers from stress at some point in their life. Some people have stress every day of the week, and to be honest with you, I think for myself, getting back into my fishing it's another outlook that I can just step outside that door, switch off for a couple of hours, and then come home and then start again. So yeah, so next Sunday will be the first day I'll be out on the bank in about 3.5 years. So yeah, so that's it. I just want to take a little step back, recharge my batteries, kind of thing, from the vaping scene altogether. And I'm still going to be making my matty stands and stuff like that. Don't get me wrong, that's still going to carry on. I do have a few in the pipeline. I've got a few prices to try and make up for people tonight, or estimates for stands, and see how they go. But I just needed this little bit. I needed something else away from vaping. So yeah, guys. So I'm going to get back into my fishing. So no doubt I'll probably bore the fucking life out of you with that. I no doubt Jules and Zan and Gail will be taking the piss out of me. Oh, have you been out? And my fucking favourite troll, Sainty. If he's not messaging me, you made any coils yet? He'll be messaging me saying, "Have you fucking caught anything yet?" Prick. I know for a fact that's what he'll do, but hey, Sainty's Sainty, and we love him dearly. So anyway, guys, I know I've been rabbiting on myself for about 40, 50 minutes here, so I'm actually going to call it a day here, guys. Thanks very much for joining me. 2 weeks' time, we will be back at 5 o'clock, myself and Michael. Hopefully, OBS will behave itself and we'll be streaming on my own again. If not, I may have to call in Zan's help yet again. And I want to say a big heartfelt thanks to Zan once again for doing what you're doing for us. Because without him, this wouldn't be here. Because Zan has helped us a hell of a lot doing all this kind of stuff. And I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart, mate. Thanks very much. So, guys, on that note, I'm going to bid you all adieu to you and you. So, 2 weeks from now, guys, we shall see you in 2 weeks. Myself, hopefully, and Michael. So, as again, guys, thanks very much for joining me, and we shall see you in 2 weeks. Adios. Good night, guys. Thanks very much.